Kyrie Irving has a new team, a new diet, and now he's trying to alter a reputation as a player who couldn't win without LeBron James. Each one motivation to prove he made the right choice to gamble on himself. To relate it for much of the night, it kinda felt like it actually might. TD Garden buzzed with a playoff-like intensity throughout the night, including when uninjured Gordon Hayward sat with assistants behind the Boston bench in the first half, drawing an ovation when he was shown on the Jumbotron, but especially as the Celtics twice rallied from double-digit deficits while pushing the defending champions for the full 48 minutes. And it was Kyrie Irving, ditching his protective face mask early in the third quarter despite playing with a facial fracture, who fearlessly attacked the basket in the final minute. His free throws put Boston out front for good in a 92-88 triumph. The Celtics have now won 14 straight games since starting the season 0-2 in the immediate aftermath of Hayward's season-ending ankle injury. The Warriors had their 7-game winning streak snapped. Asked about ditching the mask, which he had sported for a mere 6 quarters, Irving said, "I knew the decision I was making. I knew the health risk I was taking. It's my life." Jaylen Brown, team-high 22 points, helped spark Boston in the second half. Jesse D. Garauburn/NB/Getty Images Irving overcame shooting woes to finish with 16 points. Celtics coach Brad Stevens said he asked team trainer Art Horn if it was okay for Irving to play without the mask. Horn informed him it was fine, but it also wasn't recommended. Especially not when Irving repeatedly attacked the basket in the fourth quarter, running directly at the white jerseys in front of him without fear of aggravating his injury. The mask was just taking a little bit of my vision away, and going against a team like that's just smothering you everywhere you're going. It's just like, I just kept seeing so many bodies in front of me, I was just trying to see the open pass," Irving said. "I'm coming off screens, and those guys were just doing a great job. Golden State, they were just trapping me off of every pick and roll, every pin down. So I was coming off, I could only see what was in front of me, and then I had to make quick decisions, and it just wasn't fluid, so just took it off." Second year for Jaylen Brown scored a team-high 22 points and essentially willed Boston back into the game on 2 different occasions. Brown played Thursday after the death of his close friend, Trevin Steed. Stevens wasn't sure Brown would play and compared his talks with him to date to those he had with Isaiah Thomas after the death of his sister before the playoffs last season. The Celtics don't win this game without Brown's efforts. Play 213 Brown finds inspiration after friend's death. Jaylen Brown remembers his high school friend who died Thursday and how he found the will to play against the Warriors. "Irving gave me the game ball and said this one was for Trevin," Brown said. "That meant a lot to me. A couple hours before tip-off, Brown wasn't even sure he'd play in Thursday's game. I was like, I don't think I can do it," Brown said. And Brad was perfectly okay with it, and he's like, "Take as long as you need." Then I called him back and said, "I want to get this win, I want to be there for my teammates." And he was like, "I'm okay with that, too." The Celtics trailed by as many as 17 in the first half, but even as Boston's offense struggled mightily, 30.2% shooting overall through 2 quarters, its defense gave it a chance to rally by holding the Warriors without a field goal over the final 5:25 of the half. Brown gave the Celtics a jolt of energy late in the half, his hustle on display on both ends, and Boston clawed within 5 at the intermission. Stephen Curry finished 1-2 from the line and Thompson did not shoot a single free throw. ESPN stats and information unfazed, the Warriors pushed their lead back to 17 7 minutes into the third quarter. This time Boston embarked on a 19-0 run and Jason Tatum's baseline drive put the Celtics out front 68-66 in the final minute of the frame. The Warriors had more turnovers, 5, than field goal attempts, 4, during Boston's 4-minute burst. Brown scored 10 points during Boston's run. Stephen Curry labored through 3 of 14 shooting and finished with just 9 points. Kevin Durant scored a game-high 24 points on 9 of 18 shooting for the Warriors. Golden State didn't help itself with foul trouble that helped Boston shoot 38 free throws, twice as many at the Warriors on the night. Warriors death lineup. Wheezing the Warriors death lineup: Curry, Thompson, Durant, Iguodala, Green, was outscored by 13 points in 8 minutes on the court together Thursday, going 2-18 field goal and 2-14 on three-point field goal. It was their worst performance in 28 games using that lineup at least 5 minutes, including